MMA Boxing Talk here. I just wanted to put out a quick video talking about Amanda Nunes and her next fight. Nothing's been announced or scheduled yet, but I can only imagine that Amanda Nunes will be fighting Valentina Shevchenko probably this summer in a rematch. I think that's next. It's definitely the fight that makes the most sense. Um, Valentina Shevchenko is clear-cut number one contender in Nunes' division. Um, and it's looking like Cyborg is going to fight Jermaine Durandamy. So, Nunes had interest in fighting Durandamy, but it's looking like Cyborg's going to get that. Cyborg tweeted out that she's going to fight on UFC 214 against Durandamy for the title. Same card as John Jones in Anaheim. She's really looking forward to it. So my guess is that's going to happen. That's the rumor. It makes sense. And this way we could have Nunes Shevchenko, which makes a lot of sense. They had a very, very close fight back at UFC 196. Nunes came out and really looked strong the first two rounds, but Shevchenko totally dominated that third round. Nunes definitely gassed in their first fight. And that was a 3-round fight. So the rematch, if it goes down, which it really should, it'll be a 5-round fight. So that could play a factor in this fight. Hopefully Nunes has been working on her cardio, but I do believe that the 5-round fight definitely favors Valentina Shevchenko more than the 3-round fight did. But that fight really should get made for July. Um, um, it would be great if they added it to UFC 213, which is the July 8th card, which is International Fight Week. On that card, it's already looking pretty decent. You got Cody Garbrandt versus T.J. Dillashaw. You got Donald Cerrone versus Robbie Lawler. The rumor is Fabricio Verdum versus Alistair Overeem is also on that card. And if you could add a Nunes versus Shevchenko rematch to that July 8th card, that would be really, really amazing. It would put the cherry on top of that card. Sure, there'd be no mainstream attention, like a Conor or Ronda Rousey, but the real fans don't give a shit about that. Those would be 4 really, really good fights. Or they could add it to UFC 214 at the end of the month, July 29th. It's looking like DC versus John Jones is going to be on that card, and Cyborg versus Jermaine Durandamy. So you could also put that Nunes Shevchenko fight on that card as well. Either way, I really think it should happen for July. It's a great fight. It has to happen. Two very, very high level fighters. Nunes is no joke. She's been on quite the tear. She had a close win over Shevchenko. Then she destroyed Miesha Tate in one round. And then she destroyed Ronda Rousey in one round. And Shevchenko, she lost that really close fight against Nunes. She went on to really outclass Holly Holm on the feet. Shevchenko outstruck Holly Holm. She counterpunched her all night long, and just like I said, outclassed Holly Holm on the feet. And Holly Holm's a professional boxer. And then her most recent win, Shevchenko submits Valentina Shevchenko submits Juliana Pena. Pretty sure it was the first round. Pena was talking a lot of smack, not so much to Shevchenko, but just she was very she had a sense of entitlement that I had never seen from any woman fighter in the UFC so far. Saying things like before the fight, you guys are the fans are lucky that I'm taking this fight against Shevchenko. I deserve the title shot. Blah 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 blah. Really, she beat Kat Zingano. She held Kat Zingano down on the ground for 3 rounds, and then she thought that she deserved the title shot. But you know, That's what happens when you look too far ahead. Um, and I mean, Shevchenko is a very, very talented fighter. She submitted Pena. Not too many people thought she could submit Pena. If anything, people thought Pena's way to victory would be a submission against Shevchenko, but it was the opposite. So that fight needs to happen. I mean, Nunes Shevchenko. It's a high level fight. They had a really close fight, their first one. I can't wait for that. I'm really kind of surprised they haven't announced anything quite yet. I mean, they both fought a while back. Nunes hasn't fought since December, and Shevchenko hasn't fought since January. So definitely look for an announcement coming soon. I do believe it'll happen soon. Hopefully for July. We'll see. Just wanted to put a quick video out about that. More than likely going to happen. So let me know what you guys think of the video. If you like it, subscribe. Also check me out on Twitter at MMA Boxing Talk 1. That's it for this one. Peace.